Silke, sind wir online?
Hello.
Hi Silke.
Hi, Margarita. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. So great with the Mallorquin background and the typical light from Mallorca. This is so nice.
Thank you. Now, we've arranged to see each other today to give people interested a little bit more information about our next project, which is a workshop we're doing on the 21st of September on the topics of relationships.
Yeah, wow, this is.
Yeah, we thought to tell you a little bit more about this and why we're doing this.
Yeah, this is right. This is because this is such an interesting thing, isn't it? Because I mean, this will be a workshop about relationship, and actually relationships has been a topic that actually connects us very deeply, so connects us too on the level of our relationship, doesn't it? Because I remember for years and years and years we were talking about relationships, and so actually this is just the logical consequence that now on this level we are doing a workshop together on relationship.
Yeah, we can really call ourselves expert on these topics because we've made more mistakes than probably anybody. But we have learned from them and we've become very motivated to help others to learn from their mistakes or avoid them or learn from our mistakes. And we've developed a lot of tools to handle relationship issues. And Margarita, maybe you want to tell more about the tools that you have to offer, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the tools I have to offer.
Yes. So I'm an Access Consciousness certified facilitator, and of course, this didn't happen overnight. And actually, the motor or the motivation to proceed with this way or with the tools of Access Consciousness was that they showed me that I really could change my relationships. It was really so amazing because I always suffered this being incapable, or how do you say, with relationships. And suddenly I learned the tools, how really to change the subject, how really to evolve with relationships and to create them in a form so that they would really suit to me. And so I was so amazed by these tools that I'm just so happy to be able to teach them to other people. So a big part of that will also be tools from Access Consciousness, and they will definitely have a big space in this workshop, yes.
And you've created
And of
yourself a
course,
very happy relationship with those
yes.
tools.
Yes.
And with those very same tools, I've been able to get out of a toxic relationships that I was very obsessed about. Yet, however, it wasn't a contribution in my life anymore. And I'm very, very happy to have a beautiful relationship with myself as well as with many other people around you who want to contribute to my life. So I think we can really come from those two polarities and contribute to everybody else with our tools.
Yes, and that's right, because a relationship, we always think in relationship, when we hear the word relationship, we always think in the in themes of partner, of finding a life partner, finding good friends. And the tools actually initially they helped me to have just a great relationship with me and to really develop this being good with me, and that was actually a good start point to start a relationship, of course. And of course you have a great toolbox which is beyond, I don't know, every theme, I think. So probably, do you maybe want to talk a little bit about the tools you will use in the workshop?
Sure, I will certainly use some energetic tools, some of the therapies that I've studied in the past, like matrix energetics and process psychology. And it's very much about that if nothing is coincidental, really what happens to us for reasons so that we can grow. So being in a relationship, and we always are in a relationship with somebody, it doesn't have to be a life partner, but we can't not relate. If we don't relate, we'll die. So we're always in a relationship, and first and foremost, it's about the relationship with ourselves. And that has to do a lot with our inner child and our neediness, our needs that didn't get met when we're little. And these needs tend to come up when we relate from a place of an inner child. So part of the tools that I'm offering is how to get out of that neediness, how to get out of the control games that lead to a lot of relationship problems. And overcome those obstacles that then other people reflect on us. And it's great if you come as a partner, as you come as a couple for those who are in a relationship, but it's not necessary. It is enough for one person to do the changes and to learn the work, and that will automatically have an effect on your partnership and on all your relationships. So you don't have to wait for anybody else to change. You have to be wanting to change and wanting to learn and take the responsibility of having created those relationships in your life that you have. So I'm going to come from that and share this.
I would definitely book the workshop. And I remember because it was like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, we did a little taster already in Mallorca together, just like for 3 or 4 hours, and actually it was a lot of fun. So this is really like also a big topic, to have ease in relationships and to have fun with relationships, and to work them, to create them in a way so that they really work for you, so that it's not a kind of a system you're trying to live in, but that it's really something where you as a person are an active part together with your partner or mother, child, boss, whatever. So, and I always encourage people to have fun and to experiment with the relationships, and so that we don't stick to this meaningful thing that society sometimes teaches us. So yeah.
And it was a taste in the real sense of the word, because it was an experiment for us to do this for the first time together. And for me, it was a beautiful taste of what can happen when we co-create, when we related to each other, and we just said, let's create this together and see what happens. And when one and one comes together, just like in any relationship, it creates so much more. So it created more for ourselves as well as for the people who were there. So we're very heartily inviting all those who were with us. They will get a discount because they've had the taster.
Yes.
And we're also giving a discount to couples. But it doesn't matter if you don't have the experience. I mean, we will go through the basic tools again and add so much more, because since then we've been having lots more ideas. That's why we want to repeat and carry on co-creating.
Of course. So this will happen the 21st of September in Mallorca from 10 a.m. in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. So this is actually the time frame we set for this workshop. And it will probably somewhere in Mallorca in the middle of the island, isn't it? So yes. The space is not already fully set, so there's more information to be announced on your website and on Facebook, of course. And yeah. So
and there will be translation for those people who don't speak English. Se traduce al español tal como necesario, und wir übersetzen auch auf Deutsch.
Genau. Also alle 3 Sprachen funktionieren. Vielleicht werden wir uns für 2 Hauptsprachen entscheiden, also entweder Englisch, Spanisch oder, naja, die Kombinationen sind da unendlich.
English,
Pero
English.
English, German, English, Spanish. Pero sí que se puede hacer todo el taller en español tal como en inglés con traducción hacia el alemán o lo que es necesario. Muy
The
bien.
main language we'll be talking is energy.
Exactly.
And energy is
Exactly.
universal, and energy transmits through time and space. So don't worry about the language barrier. We've always managed that with grace and ease, as we say.
Yes.
No previous experience necessary with access, with crazy healing. Just bring curiosity, comfortable clothing, something to write. There'll be water and snacks, and we'll figure out how to do lunch once the location is set. So we're really, really looking forward to creating something together with you. And
Yes.
we'll be posting this Zoom on Facebook and on my webpage, as well as in the WhatsApp group. And we're very much looking forward to hearing from you. And
I think it's really for both of us really like a hard theme, how you would say in Germany, you say Herzensthema, to to bring more ease in this theme of relationships, because sometimes this is very, very heavy and not so fun and very serious. So yeah, bringing ease into it, into relationships, this is really what we are both looking for, and we are looking forward to see you also to discover that relationships can actually really be fun.
Oh, thank you. That is so good, because in my daily practice with my clients, these are one of the very heavy and crazy things that people bring to me with their relationship themes, and to be crazy enough, that is, to be having lightness about this, is one of the great tools that we will teach to create a perspective, to expand awareness, and to create different possibilities than always repeating the same patterns in relationship that people notice, and that brings them to suffer from their relationship issues. So we're very much looking forward to that. And that's it for now. Thank you for listening, and we're looking forward to see you on the 21st of September.
Yeah, thank you for listening, and well, I'm very excited to see you on the 21st of September. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.